And it's not that I mind stopping, it's just he's insisting that I'm saying this at the beginning of the conversation. And that particular conversation that he's talking about, I asked her if she was stupid probably about the 7th or 8th time that she tried to tell me a different story about what I was asking her about. So that's when I said, Bailey, this is the 7th story that you've told me. Are you stupid? Stop lying. This needs to stop. And that's when she was just like, oh, well, I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. And I know that she's saying it because he's saying it, because he doesn't say it right. He says, I'm at a lost for words. Like, he says the T, he says lost, and she says it the exact same way. And again, I'm not trying to be petty. I'm not trying to be rude or pick apart his grammar, but she's parroting what he's saying. She does not even know what that means. And then when I ask her, Bailey, what does that mean? She's like, I don't know. It just means I don't know what to say. So she thinks that this is just something that you say when you don't know what to say. She doesn't understand that it literally means you're so shocked that you cannot produce words. Which I don't know if he understands that either, that it's, it's like when your brain loses words, something happens and there's a glitch. I don't think them not wanting to answer questions is that. And so that's like, it's so frustrating. It was so frustrating to hear that come out of her mouth. And then that's when I finally snapped and I was like, are you serious? What do I do with this? And then I asked him for help, and then it all went to shit. Because he's telling me that I should just start from the beginning and just pick through all of her lies. And then instead of doing that, and instead of helping her take accountability for her lies, because he just wants me to deconstruct the lie and then just be like, I know you're lying. Nothing else after that. I'm just supposed to let them know that I'm lying, that I know that they're lying. Just with her, though. Anyways, so after all that went down, I just, once again, had the stance that if you're not, at least, like, because after a while, I was just like, you know what, I'm sorry. You're right, I'm sorry that I asked for help, like, this is not helpful. Let's stop. Let's just stop. Like, this isn't helpful, this isn't at all what I was asking for. Let's just stop. Let's just stop talking. I'll go back and deal with Bailey. Like, we can just stop.